Hi, yogis. Thank you so much for being here today. We will be needing a yoga strap for our class today. So if you don't have a yoga strap, that's okay. You can use a bathrobe belt. You can use a dog leash. You can use a regular belt or just a towel um, rolled up, excuse me. And when you grab that, go ahead and lay on your back to start. And any position of laying on your back is fine. So you can go legs extended forward as if in Shavasana. You can bring your knees together, let your feet move to the outside edges of the mat. You can also bring your feet together and let your knees open as if you were in butterfly. And move your shoulders out, slightly tuck your chin and let your eyes close. And take a few moments to move into your body, letting your morning or your day go. Taking maybe a few rounds of cleansing breath. This breath can be audible. Just let it flow through you. Let the air flow through you. Hmm. Place your hands on your belly, lower abdomen, and start to breathe in towards your belly. Feel your belly rise as you inhale, and then feel your belly fall as you exhale. And try to remain in that deep belly breathing for the remainder of today's class. On your next inhale, you're going to reach your arms up and over your head, extend the legs out in front of you, and stretch your arms and stretch your toes like you just woke up from a nice nap. Feel the whole body lengthen, and then go ahead and draw both knees into the chest. We'll massage our lower back. And then bring your feet to the outside edges of your mat and let your knees knock together. And gently windshield wipe your knees left and right. And if you find a spot that feels good, you can stay in that spot, maybe letting the knees hang a little bit longer. So there's no rush to move through the movements. We'll take one more to one side and one more to the other. And then sway them back to center. Pull both knees in towards the chest. Once again, squeeze the right knee in and slowly extend the left leg long. So we're going to interlock our hands around that right knee. And we'll roll out our right foot one direction and then the other. And point and flex the toes. And take a breath in. And on the breath out, squeeze the knee towards the chest. Inhale. Squeeze the knee in. Exhale. One more time. Inhale, fill the belly. Exhale, squeeze in. Find your yoga strap and strap around the ball of your right foot, and then slowly start to extend your right leg up towards the ceiling. Relax your shoulders back. A small bend in the right knee is fine. And with the help of your strap, you're going to gently pull the toes towards the knee. Be mindful here, nice and gentle in this movement. There's no need to force the body or fling it into spaces. Just move really gently with each movement that you make. Allow your right hip to come down and forward, aligning your pelvis as your heel pushes up towards the ceiling, and that will light up the back body, back leg a little bit more. Returning to your diaphragmatic breathing, inhaling into the abdomen and exhaling. Bring your strap into your right arm, right hand. Left arm comes out to a capital T, palm faces down. And then slowly allow your right leg to open towards the right side, finding a hover above the ground so you don't need to let your leg drop to the earth. Utilize the strength of your arm to keep the leg lifted. A little bend in the knee is fine, and you can pull your knee up towards your right armpit and then gently push your right hip down and forward to align the pelvis. One more breath in and out. We'll take that right leg, bring it back up through center, bringing your strap into the left hand. Right arm comes out to a capital T, palm faces down. And then let the right leg cross over the midline of your body without lifting up your right hip. So again, don't let the back of your right hip lift off the ground. You're not going to get very far in the movement. That's okay. You can gently push your right hip down and forward as you pull the right foot towards your left armpit. So think of moving on a diagonal here. This is an intense stretch. Be mindful. Move slowly. Move with love. Move with your breath. Your breath is medicine. It brings energy to your system. It helps to release energy out of the system. So if you feel this intensely on a specific part of the body, focus on that part of the body as you breathe. On your next inhale, bring that right leg back to center. Bend your knee, remove the strap. Take any movements that you need here, and then slowly extend that right leg long. We'll do same thing left side. Inhale, left knee into the chest, interlock the hands around the knee, and then gently squeeze the knee towards your chest. We'll start with rolling out our ankle, one direction, and then the other. Point and flex the toes. And maybe you can tune into what's happening in the leg as you move the foot. Just to clarify that all the parts of our body are connected. And I know when I say that, it sounds like, well, duh. But we forget that what we do in our foot is going to affect our ankle, and what we do in our ankle is going to affect our shin, and what we do in our shin is going to affect our knees. and our thighs to our hips, to our lower back, and so on and so forth. So something where we don't necessarily think of a lot, the way that we walk or the way that we stand, may be having profound effects on our legs, our hips, and our back. Pause here, take an inhale, breathe into the belly, and exhale, squeeze the knee into the chest. So it's important that as we move through these yoga poses that we take our time, we see what's connected to what and how we can help each part feel a little bit better. Inhale, fill up. Exhale, squeeze in. One more time. Take your strap, loop it around the ball of your left foot, and then slowly extend the left foot up towards the ceiling. And again, you can have a little micro bend here. We'll gently push our left hip down and forward. It's going to align your pelvis. And we move cautiously as we pull the strap on the ball of our foot, pulling the toes towards the knee and the heels pushing up towards the ceiling. Relaxing the shoulders, feel steady in the back, feel steady in your posterior chain, and focus on the back of the leg and where you're feeling the sensation. A lot of us tend to be tight in the back of our leg. This could be due to a number of things. Mostly we have a sitting culture, and it causes tightness in the back of our legs. So we have to stretch and strengthen these parts of the body to find optimal body health. Bring the strap into your left hand. Slowly extend the right arm out to a capital T, this time palm facing upward, and then allow the left leg to fall out towards the left side, finding a hover above the ground. So not letting the leg collapse to the earth. A little bend in the knee. Pulls the knee upward towards the armpit, and we breathe deep here. Focus on your breathing. One more breath in and out. Slowly pull that left leg back to center. Bring your strap, bring your hand into the strap. Bring your strap into the right hand. Left arm comes out to a capital T, palm faces up this time, and leg crosses over the midline of the body. And again, make sure that left hip is not lifting up. You may only be lowering down an inch or so, or coming over an inch or so. That's okay. We're going for an active stretch here, not a twist. Breathe to where you feel the sensation. Focus your energy on that place of the body as you push your left hip down and forward and pull the left foot up towards the right armpit. So the leg definitely wants to get lazy here. The arm wants to get lazy. Stay in control. Stay mindful yet relaxed, focused, and breathing. The practice of yoga offers us the space to move out of our mind into our body, to see where any inconsistencies are, where any blockages are. And as we clear and release the blockages inside the body and the mind will follow, and that will lead to a better life overall, less stress, less anxiety, less worry, less blockages. Inhale, bring the left leg back to center. Bend your left knee, remove your strap, and gently roll that out. Take any movements that you need. And slowly extend the left leg to meet right. Bring your knees in, feet to the earth, crossing left ankle over right knee, and inhale. Right knee in towards the chest for figure 4 stretch. We're going to interlock our hands behind right knee. Left foot is flexed and active, And your knees are going to want to move to the left side here. Let's keep them towards the middle to help square off, and that might make a bigger sensation. And we breathe, maybe slightly tuck your chin here, elongating the back of the neck. Focus on the back of the hip. Take one more breath in. And exhale out. Gently switch out the leg, so bring the right foot down, uncross the ankle, cross your right ankle over left knee, and then pull left knee into the chest. Interlock the hands behind left knee. Flex right foot. And if the knees are moving to the right side, draw them to center. One more breath in and out. Gently release, bring the left foot down, right foot to the earth. Knees come together, feet to the outside edges of the mat, and windshield wiper the left, legs left and right. Just move some of that energy out. And let's draw our knees into the chest, massage your spine up and down, and then gain enough momentum coming up to a seat. And we'll find a nice, easy seated position. So crisscross applesauce. Sit up nice and tall. Bring both arms up and overhead. Find a nice big stretch. Tuck your lowest rib cage down and in. And then as we exhale, pull your elbows down, shoulders away from ears, and start to lift your sternum up as you squeeze the shoulder blades together. As you inhale, reach the arms back above the head, lengthening the spine. As you exhale, twist to your right side, bringing left hand outside of right knee, right hand behind us. Find a tall spine as you inhale and move into the twist as you exhale, drawing your gaze over the right shoulder. Stay with your breathing. Are you holding your breath? Or are you conscious and mindful of this breath? This vitality, this thing that gives you life? The inhale will reach us back up to center. Arms reach high, lengthening the spine. And exhale, we'll twist to the opposite side. So right hand comes outside left knee, left hand behind us. Push into the left hand, finding tall spine as you inhale. Moving into the twist as you exhale, gaze coming over left shoulder. Inhale back to center. Reach the arms up towards the sky. Interlock the hands. Flip the palms up towards the ceiling. Stretch out the hands. And exhale, release. Bring the hands down. Good. And then we're just going to shake our hands out. So shake them out really, really intensely here. Move some energy out of the hands. We've taken so much through hands and feet. We just kind of want to let it go. Things like you're trying to dry your hands off. flung a ring. Maybe your rings fly off. That's how much you're doing it. Okay, keep going, 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 going. Starts to feel really good. 3, 2, and 1. Let go. Good. We'll start to come into a neutral tabletop. So planting your hands in front of you, rolling onto the knees, uncrossing your ankles, and then bringing your knees in hip width distance apart. Spreading the fingers wide, shoulders are stacking over the wrists. As you inhale, you're going to drop your belly down, lift the tailbone, gazing up for cow pose. And as you exhale, tuck round in, drawing chin to chest, cat pose. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the heart, tailbone up. Exhale, tuck round in, draw chin to chest for the cat. Last time here, we're going to inhale, come into cow pose. And exhale, tuck round in, draw chin to chest for cat. And come on back to neutral. Open your knees wide, bring your big toes together to kiss. Sink the hips back on the heels for child's pose. Arms extend forward, forehead down to the mat. I want you to massage your face here, massage your forehead, pushing down into the mat. And notice how good it feels to massage the body. In places that we don't usually think of, like our forehead. Good, pause here. You slide your hands back just a little bit, lift your chest up, so just enough. So you're going to take your left arm and bring it underneath the right. Palm is going to face up on the left. And then you're going to slowly extend the right arm forward, bring your forehead back to the mat. So we call this threading the needle, but this is thread the needle in child's pose. You can really relax your right armpit down. Feel the pressure on that left arm. And if you can, draw your left shoulder down and away from the ear. We'll slide our right hand back a little bit, lift our chest, forehead up, extend the left arm out, and then same on the right. So reach the right arm through, palm is facing up, back of the arm comes down to the mat as left arm slides forward and forehead comes down. Slide your left hand back, inhale, lift the forehead up, extend the right arm forward, and then we'll shift our weight forward, neutral tabletop, curl our toes under, lift your hips up and back, downward facing dog. And you can pedal out your legs here, anything that feels good. And then find stillness, spread the fingers, push into the hands. Lift the hips, small bend in the knees. Push the heels down. Look forward, walk your feet forward. Find a little sway side to side, soft bend in the knees. And slowly, slowly round your spine up to standing. Stack the shoulders last, head stacks up last. Awesome. Step your right leg back, opening up to a wide-legged stance. So toes turn in, heels turn out. Awesome. Extend the arms forward, roll the shoulders back, bend at your elbows, bring your right arm underneath left for eagle arms. So here we're going to be right arms underneath left. You have a couple options. You can push the back of your hands together, or you can twist at your wrists and bring your palms together. And if you're doing that option, bring your pinkies to face forward. You're going to inhale, lift the elbows up, lean back, look up, and then exhale nice and slow. Hinge at your hips, forward fold. Let the forehead relax down. Find the upper back rounding. The weight shifting forward towards the balls of the feet. Unravel the arms, rise up, inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale, hands to the heart. Take a breath in and out. Extend the arms forward once again, bend at the elbows. Left arm comes underneath right. Same, you can push the back of the hands together or palms together. Pinkies come to the middle. Tuck the tailbone in. Lift the elbows up, look up. And then exhale, nice and slow, forward fold. Hinge at your hips. Crown of the head sinks down. Upper shoulders round. Weight tilts forward. And this time unraveling the arms, place the hands below the nose. Inhale, lift the chest halfway, arms become straight. You're going to walk your hands to the right side, bend your right knee for Skandasana or side lunge. And so hands can be on the mat or extended forward. Inhale, lift the hips, come to center. Exhale, walk them over to the left side. Being mindful of each movement coming inside the body. Let your weight shift back towards the heel. As you do this, knees are pushing outward as you move back and forth between the legs, finding your own rhythm, your own pace. So honoring your own timing. In this life, we really do like to live up to other people's standards, and other people's live life standards of living are not our own. So there is no blueprint for life. There's only your life, your timing, and what you bring. And so what works for some might not work for others. And through this yoga practice, we remember that, we come home to that, understanding that we are individuals. Take one more to the left side. You're going to pivot to the front of the mat. Step your left foot to the back of the mat, high plank. Just a little bit of core to activate before we finish off today. We've done a lot of stretching, so I want to just leave us today with some activation inside the body. Shoulders over wrists, tailbone tucking. Take an inhale, downward facing dog. Exhale. Stay for a breath in and out. Taking our gaze forward, we're going to walk our feet forward to a yogi squat. Lower hips, hands to the heart center. Push the knees out with the help of the elbows. Elbows push back onto knees. Nice and slow, lower the body down to the mat, extend the legs forward, lifting the legs up for boat pose, flexing the feet, shoulders drawing back, knees squeezing in. Stay with it. Keep breathing. Chest back. Chest lifting. Shoulders back. One more inhale. Feet touch the earth. Exhale. Inhale here. Exhale nice and slow. Lower your back towards the earth. Slide your feet back so they're below your knees here. Setting up for your bridge pose. Together we're going to inhale, lift our hips up, bridge. And exhale, lower the hips down to a hover. Do a few more of these. Inhale, push into the heels. Tailbone lengthens down as you lift up. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, rise. Exhale, lower. We'll do 3 more. Inhale. Exhale. 2. Last one, we're going to hold. Inhale, lift the hips up. Tailbone's lengthening down. Chest is lifting. Knees pushing forward. Heels dragging back. Feel that activation in the hips for 3, 2, 1. Nice and slow, vertebra by vertebra. Hips lower down. Knees come together, feet to the outside edges of the mat. Gently windshield wiper the legs left and right. Bring your knees towards your chest. Keep your right knee in. Extend the left leg long. And then gently draw your right knee to the left side of the mat for a twist. You can scoot your hips a little bit to the right as you do this. Right arm comes out to a capital T and you can gaze to your right. And so we came full circle in this practice today. All this for our lower back and our core to really strengthen and activate so that we feel good in our system. If our shoulders feel good, if our hips feel good, if our core feels strong, the rest of our body will follow suit. So activities like getting out of bed, sitting in the car, sitting at a desk, all of these things will start to feel better over time. And if we feel good physically, internally, we will feel good outwardly. And when we feel good outwardly, we project a sense of confidence, a sense of pride. And sometimes our mind starts to shift, our perspective starts to shift, and our life starts to improve little by little, day by day, slowly, slowly. Inhale, drawing in towards center, right knee to center. Scoot your hips back to the middle if you move them. Extend the right leg straight. Left knee is going to come into our chest. And maybe hips to the middle, to the left. And then left knee to the right side of the mat. Yoga is designed to help your body feel good so that you can sit longer in meditation. And when we sit longer in meditation, we recognize that the answers that we're seeking are within us. Everything that we seek is within us, and everything that we desire desires us as well. We are limitless beings with infinite potential. And sometimes we need time and space to be reminded of that. And so it's here in these mind-body practices, not just in yoga, but in exercise as well, running, swimming, having fun. Those kinds of activities help us bring us closer, mind and body connection for a happier, healthier life. Let's draw our left knee back to center, scoot your hips to the middle, extend the left leg straight. Bring both knees towards the chest, a few circles. And then we're going to extend our legs long for our final rest and our most important pose, our Shavasana, letting our palms face up like a book. Palms face up towards the sky, feet open like a book. Eyes softly close, and the full body starts to relax here. And so the deal with Shavasana is that for the duration of the yoga class, we've been breathing through into our abdomen, this deep belly breathing. And as we do this, it massages our vagus nerve. Our vagus nerve is attached to the parasympathetic nervous system, which is in charge of relaxation. So it's here in Shavasana, corpse pose, surrender, that we get to find release. And on the other side of surrender, of release, is freedom. Allow your breath to return back to its natural rhythm as you move towards freedom. Shavasana. Allow a deeper breath to come in. Extend the arms up and above the head, legs out in front. Full body stretch. And then turn the body to one side. In the fetal position, utilizing the bicep like a pillow. At your own speed, slowly rise to a seat. We'll bring both hands to heart center, completing this practice. Taking one last breath in together. And a sigh through the mouth out. Bringing our thumbs to our forehead, bowing the head. May we find freedom in our body so that we may find more freedom and joy in everyday life. Thank you for being here. Namaste. Thank you, yogis. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, feel free to reach out. Feelgoodyoga@gmail.com. Otherwise, I'll see you next time on your mat. Thank you.